It's Tutorial Tuesday, and I don't know about you, but what's Halloween without caramel apples? If you love caramel apples as much as I do, stay tuned for the tutorial. So here is everything that we're going to need. Of course, apples, because what are caramel apples without the apple? I chose to use Granny Smith because I like the sour and sweet taste combination, but you can use whatever apple you choose. Caramel, and I chose to use the pre-packaged caramel, but if you'd like, you can make your own caramel from scratch. And this is the brand of caramels that I used. Wooden skewers, and these are to hold our apples on, but you can also use lollipop sticks or even popsicle sticks if you'd like. Chopped peanuts, and this is going to be toppings for our caramel apples. A few candy melts, and this is also going to be toppings for our caramel apples, and you don't have to use the peanuts or the candy melts. These are optional. So the first thing you're going to do, which I've already done off camera, is make sure you wash your apples, and you want to make sure that you wash them really well under some warm water so that you can get all the wax off. And once they're all washed, you want to make sure that you dry them all the way completely, because if they're wet or if they do have a little bit of wax, the caramel won't stick. So after you've done that, we're going to take our skewer, and each apple has a little center hole. We're just going to poke the skewer right through the center. And you might need an adult to help you do this part. See, just like that, and your apple will sit nicely on top of it. So I'm going to poke the other two. So my apples are poked with their skewers, and now on to our next step. What we're going to do next is we're going to melt down all of our caramel, and how we're going to do that is we're going to put, so I have one package of caramels here, so I'm going to put a little bit of water, maybe about 1 tablespoon of water, and then we're going to put it in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. Then we're going to stir it, take it out and stir it, and then put it back in for another 1.5 minutes, take it out, stir it, and it should be all melted. Okay, so our caramel is all melted, and it's time to dip our apples. And this is the time that you're going to put all your toppings on. Once they're dipped, once the caramel is still sticky before it sets, is when you're going to add your toppings. So here we go. So you take your apple, you put it upside down, you dunk it in the caramel, and you just give it a nice twist to coat your apple. Just like that, and you let some of the excess just drip right off of it. So this first apple, we're just gonna leave it just a basic caramel apple, and then we're gonna place it on our wax paper. And the trick so that your apple does not stick to your wax paper is make sure that you put a little bit of butter or maybe vegetable spray on your wax paper so it doesn't stick. So then after we do that, we just place it upside down and we let it set. So the next apple I'm going to put a little bit of peanut toppings on it. So we do the exact same thing. We put it in, give her a little twirl. We let some of that caramel drip right off. Just like that. Then we get our peanuts. And we dip it right inside there. And we get it as coated as you'd like. just like that. And then we do the same thing and we put it to set, just like that. And our last one, I'm gonna do a little bit of chocolate drizzle, but with this one, I'm gonna let the caramel set first before I put the drizzle on it. So again, we're gonna just give her a twirl in our caramel. See, just like this. Twirl it around. Then we're gonna let the excess drip off. Like that. And then we're gonna put it down to set with the rest. So I will be back to show you how I do my drizzle once they're all set. I'm back and my candy apples are pretty much set, but I just wanted to come back to show you how I do the drizzle. So the bag of candy melts that I had, I just put them in some hot water and just waited for them to melt. So all I'm gonna do is take my scissors and just clip off the end right there and just snip off the end like that. Then I'm going to take my apple like so. Take my drizzle in this hand. Sorry, this is kind of awkward when you're recording. And I'm just going to squeeze it all the way to the end and then just drizzle it on, just like that. It's been sitting for a while, so it's not as liquidy as I'd like it, but you guys get the point, right? I hope so. But pretty much you just do that and do whatever kind of design that you like. And there you have it, folks, my caramel apples. We have one caramel with some chocolate drizzle, one regular caramel, and one with some peanuts. I hope this helped you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!